Now, Tyrese Haliburton, being Indiana, he's not a great defender. We know him for his passing. We know him for his finishing and whatnot, right? His unorthodox jumper. But I really want to see how he's going to develop as a defender. And if he does that, if he becomes a solid on-ball defender at least, because he's already top 3 in the league in steals per game. If he gets better on the ball, Tyrese Halliburton's an elite point guard. Not that he isn't right now, but you're going to really be able to include him in that conversation all the time, like a top 5. Hey, it's just all about pace. It's all about pace. So now, boom. He's just attacking, and he's just his pace is just slowed down because the defense moves at your pace. Stay controlled. Don't let the defense speed you up. Now he's just waiting for Embiid, and he's patient. He's patient. He's still keeping that dribble alive. He hangs this last dribble right here just to see if Embiid's going to pick up on him, and Embiid does not. And now he just gets the easy layup. And now you're like, how the hell do you do that? Embiid chose his fate. Embiid chose his fate. Hey. In the box score, that assist is going to go to Tyrese Haliburton, but that assist really should go to Buddy Hield for how good of his back screen he set on Joel Embiid. Because if this back screen is not set on Embiid, Embiid continues in this drop. Harden stays connected to this corner, and now this corner pass doesn't happen. Whereas he hit Embiid so good, Harden had to come over and pinch in on this help. That assist really should go to Hield as well. Something. He gets a steal again. A lot of the most metrics seem to have him. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, he could get some steals, but like to become like a legit, I want to see him improve as a defender. You know what I'm saying, DZ? Like, I'm not saying his steals and whatnot make up for it, but it shows you he has good hands and good activity when he's like off the ball, especially getting those passing lanes. But now if you're able to mix that into him being a good on-ball defender, he can now take his defense to like a level where it's like, okay, he's not somebody who should just be picking out every play, especially if you get into the playoffs. Little like this, it just shows you his unselfishness. He could have easily got this back, ran a pick and roll at the top of the key from this wing with 14 seconds left, get some sort of action. But he cuts and exchanges with Nwora, and he gets the ball. He gets a shot. He could have easily just kept it himself.
He had a 6-game stretch in October and November where he averaged 30 points a game. Now he's trying to defend Nwora.
Hey, the thing about Haliburton, he thinks ahead of the game. He thinks ahead of the game, and the way that he does it, he already knows the rotations that's going to happen when he makes this pass and how the defense is going to react to it. And I'm going to talk about this a little later as how he could use this and flip it and become an even better defender because he's able to understand rotations early. But boom, right here. He sees this going on. He sees this action going on down here. He wanted to get it to Smith, but fires it right over to Nwora in the corner. Maxi long closeout. Good attack and kick. Now he sees immediately he could get the spot up. He could shoot this right now. There's so much space. He could definitely shoot this. But he's like, this rotation is off right here. I see this. He's reading Melton. Does Melton want to get to this corner? Does he want to stay here? So now he just reads Melton, fires it over to Smith. Boom, easy 2. He's thinking ahead in terms of rotations. All right, now this is a stupid double team. That was one dumb double team. And look at Haliburton. That's exactly what could explain that double team right there. That's exactly like, what the f are you doing? What are you doing double teaming James Harden in the backcourt with 4 minutes and 35 seconds left in the quarter, 18 seconds on the shot clock? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're putting yourself in bad positioning for no reason. You just let him get an open 3, and no wonder why the final score to this game was 147 to 143. And by the way, I live stream all my breakdowns. So if you want to see these videos a day or two early or got any questions for me, want me to watch your film, make sure you go hit that link in the description, go follow, and also subscribe, like, and turn on notifications. Let's get right back to it. like this is ridiculous. No overtime. No overtime. Showing you once again, he knows rotations. He knows the rotations. He made a pass so somebody else can make a pass. It's little things like this. Makes this pass so he can hit Smith. Now, I don't know why he doesn't throw it to him. He should have just been reading Maxi this whole time, because you should know damn well Harden, they coming all the way over on here, making a hustle play, throwing it over the top. Harden's just not doing that, bro. Throw this over the top to Smith. He's wide open. But now he misses them. He wants to do. He did a little too much. Just missed him. He really should have got the hockey assist on that one. He should have got the assist on that too. Like, look at Haliburton. You wonder why these teams scored 290 points combined in 48 minutes. The fuck is going on? Who's playing defense? You pushed them over to get Embiid, meaning you're taking Harden, but you pushed them over and left a gap for Harden to attack. They scored 190 points, bro. And it's not like it was a coincidence. This wasn't playing defense. You see that right there? Look at that right there. Look at that. You see how simple of a move he made so he could initiate the actions? A ball fake. Just so he could get Melton off of Smith right here and be able to take this pass away. A lot of players overcomplicate initiating the offense. They see somebody trying to jump something. Just do something, throw him off a little bit. And if not, like if he didn't sell on this, he'll just throw him the skip. But just the simple ball fake allows him to initiate the offense the way he wants to. That simple ball fake. Hey, Halliburton has an ISO game. You can see it a little later though. And his unorthodox jumper is indeed cash. And I'm a huge fan of Tyrese Haliburton. Because like his play style, his movement, he's just smooth, and his movement style is just unorthodox. And I just like to watch his game. Hey, this is not even Haliburton. This is just TJ McConnell. Patience. 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 Just be patient. Look. One. Nudge. Doesn't even get a head up. He's just patient. Makes a little gesture up, but remains patient. Doesn't try to force nothing. Doesn't panic. He's calm under pressure. Relaxed under pressure. Doesn't try to force anything. If nothing's there, it's not there. But he still kept the push and kept doing his thing. Boom. Haliburton pull up. Now, you're coming from this right wing. If you're seeing a coverage like I was talking about before, if you're seeing a coverage like this, where you can get into your shot, this pick and roll going to your left hand is great because now you get into your left hazy pull. But this is now where you should develop having a right hazy pull, a left hazy pull, and a right hand pass and a left hand pass. You should be able to do all the things you do the other way, except for like shooting and floaters and things like that. But aside from that, you should be able to do all those things with both hands. Boom, knocked it down. Haliburton, the velocity he puts on his passes are crazy. He passes up this layup in transition, sees House coming up, he would have got his pin. Takes it back out, turns his head, sees Smith right there, throws it so quick and so like out of motion, out of rhythm, that Niang doesn't even notice it. And as a matter of fact, he ducks the ball. He ducks the ball. You see him? He ducks it because he threw it so quick and with so much velocity. And the key to him doing that is that he doesn't even load up his pass. Notice that every time he passes, it's like just straight wrist. Like he's just flicking it and it's just gone. High velocity, travels long distance, quick, all that stuff. That's a great read. Now mind you, this whole time that he's up here with Maxey or Milton, with Melton, is that he's just reading this help. He's not even worried about the ball handler. Right now, he's in observation mode. He's in reading mode. He's not focused on what Melton is doing because he already knows he can manipulate him without having to think about it and be able to get to where he wants to go. He already got his angles. He's just reading this help. Now Maxey comes all the way over. He's able to read House. They both stay down. He's got Mathurin on this pop. Mathurin does his thing. Pacers got some pieces too. Hey, Mac, he hit this at the buzzer, bro. Hey, he hit this at the buzzer. And peep this right here. Hold on. Let me move my camera. Look at this thing right here. Look at this. Look. Jet ugly, man. Jet ugly, bro. Who is this dude? Is he related to Tyrese or something? Because he was doing this the whole time. Let's keep it pushing. Boom. Tell you. Notice he does not load up most of these passes. Notice he doesn't load these up. It's just like boom, like he just flicks it down. He just flicks it, bro. Boom, right back to it. Boom, hits that pocket pass, going to his right, 2 hands. And then right there, the angle to make that pass is, I don't think you realize how tough this is. He's going right? But he's still vertical. He's still up. He's still upright. He has no base right now. And so he's gonna throw this pocket pass, this bounce pass to Turner, still vertical and low enough to get underneath Embiid's hand. Embiid isn't low himself, but he also steps with that right foot to try to kick it. But he doesn't kick it. Tyrese has a great angle, great spin on that ball, great touch on it, and is still able to make that pass. Boom. Pete, made shot. Maxey knocked that shot down. And tell me who on defense gets back. That's why I always say to take that ball out quick. Don't waste time taking the ball out. Look how many players they don't have back. Yet they're still taking the ball down the court. It's like a fast break, damn near. Nobody is back where they're supposed to be. Harden's not where he's supposed to be. Maxey, no. Melton, no. Embiid, no. McDaniels, no. All of them aren't. It's like you're in a fast break, but yet they still made the shot. They still made the shot. Take that ball out quick. Don't waste time taking that ball out. Don't waste any time. Now you're probably like, Harden's like, how the hell did he get that? Harden should know himself that you just, that's called drawing a foul. The only reason why Melton got this though is because he was still trying to get he was still looking for contact onto Haliburton. He was still kind of up against his body. If Melton was kind of hollowing him out, not putting his body up onto his body, pause, he probably wouldn't have got this call. But he was still trying to get around Haliburton, still getting the feel for him, so the refs had to call that. I love Tyrese Haliburton's crossover. I like his crossover. That little look at how his body, his feet positioning, his eyes, his shoulders, all his little angles are taking him left, and his momentum is going left. Mind you, that helps too. So boom, foot there, triggers that back, right, his shoulders going that way, drop down a little bit, makes that cross, takes Maxey out of there, has that lane, and then that floater game is so important. That floater game is so important because now you don't want to take on a 7'2", 280 Joel Embiid. Floater. Hey, that's why you need. Hold on. That's why you need to be able to pass out your left hand. You seen that left hand swing pass. If he throws that pass with his right hand, that pass is probably not getting through. McDaniels is getting a hand on that if he throws that with his right hand. You need to at least be able to, of course, be able to lay with your left hand. And you need to be able to also pass and swing pass with your left hand. Because in situations like this, it just makes your ankles a whole lot easier. Those are the things that you need to be able to do with your offhand. Boom, made free throw. Made free throw. Tell me once again. Once again, tell me.
Here's Haliburton into the front court. Mishandled it, but gets a shot.
Another buzzer beater. Bro, who is he, bro? They must know each other, bro. He keep going back to him after these buzzer beaters, bro. That's just hilarious. But this one counted. That first one ain't count. It's gonna be the right time. But it takes a lot though. Boom, like this. Like I was saying, top 3 in steals. Top 3 in steals. But notice how he comes on this closeout and doesn't run him up his line. McDaniels is attacking, but instead of Haliburton coming up closing out and then staying attached to his body, kind of bumping him forward, he's just staying in front. He's just staying in front. And this helped Haliburton a lot, especially offensively, because he's guarding Jalen McDaniels. I believe he's Jalen, not Jaden. So he doesn't have to do too much offensively. And since he just stripped McDaniels, they're not going to really want to swing him that one more anymore. Because on top of the fact he's not in the offense too much, he just turned the ball over. So now they're like, damn, we just gave it to a player we don't really want the ball, the hands and the ball of. And he just turned it over. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to swing that one more anymore. He's going to have to get those loose balls. He's going to have to hustle for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could go on a whole tangent about all this. But, like, I wouldn't be able to finish this video. I just wouldn't.
But he's starting the second half.
Hey, Halliburton's ISO game. Halliburton's. I'm telling you, Halliburton is. If y'all sleep on him, boy, it's not good. It's good. Y'all be sleep on him, bro. Like, people could keep sleeping, but it's a matter of time before you realize that he's really like that. He's really like that, bro. Boom, crossover. Shift. Boom, crossover again. Ball fake just stops Embiid from coming all the way over on this help. Boom, ball fake. Got you, Embiid. Let me get my easy lay once again. Look. That pass. Look. Like I told you before, he doesn't load his passes up much. He like flicks it with his wrist. He just throws it with his wrist and his hands. Damn near. Like you don't see him fully swing his arms. Look. You see how quick he throws it? And the ball is just right here, just boom. It's gone. And he throws it, it's almost the length of a skip pass. Through the lane, beats McDaniels. High velocity, on target, far distance. And he's able to throw it like that, man. That's why he's able to get so many passes through these defenders. Because how quick he throws it, he doesn't load it, so you can't get an extra jump on the pass. Unless you already know what he's looking at. And even then, it's going to be even harder because, like I said, he doesn't load his passes. And they're even quicker, and they still have travel at a higher velocity than regular passes. I'll always bring that up. It's just so tough. That's a great block by Smith. Great block by Smith. But what the f was that? The f was that, bro? The fuck was that? I don't know what he was thinking. Oh, that's all I was telling you. Hey, remember I was saying he knows rotations early? He could anticipate these rotations early? That's what I was talking about. So now defensively, he knows the rotations. He makes this pass to Niang. And so now he goes directly to this corner instead of wasting time sitting in this paint like most people do. They be a step behind. They wait for this pass to get thrown to go. Halliburton's already going. He already knows where this pass is going to go. Now right here, this is just a matter of skill. So like it's just about your anticipation, being able to read these closeouts and not really like falling for these things like that, getting more solid. And so there's certain things like that I don't really want to break down too much, like how to read in a situation like this. You kind of just got to learn for yourself and kind of figure things like this out of like what fakes to go for and what not to, because those moves are quick. They're super quick, and that's not something you could think through, because if you try to think through it, you're going to be done. It's just too quick. Like an isolation. I don't like to break down isolations too much because you can't think through isolation. That's one hell of a pass. Mathurin should have shot that. Look. He's going downhill. He's attacking downhill. He looks right to this corner and fools Niang, who's guarding Mathurin and not this corner. Meanwhile, Mathurin just already hit Niang. He should still know he should be attached. Let me just make sure that's what happened, right? Or no, he got hit with a flare screen. Hit with the flare screen, no communication. House stays down, doesn't tell Niang to go up, and reads that Niang goes to the corner. He has Mathurin at the top, goes 180, hits him with that left. He could pass out of both hands. It don't matter when it comes to Tyrese Haliburton. It don't matter. Mathurin has all day to shoot it, doesn't shoot it. Nate tries to do a little too much. Smith can't catch it. And then boom. Blocked by Smith. Comes down. Lay. Now, so that's the athleticism Smith should use to be able to get that dunk on the other side. Oh, where are you going? Left-hand pass. That's why you need that lefty. That's why that lefty comes so handy. Because had Halliburton tried to throw this with his right, that would be in range of Maxey to reach that ball and be able to tip it. But he throws it with the left. And I'm not saying Maxey would have tipped it because his hands are in his pockets right now. His hands aren't active. But it's in range for him to reach it. So that's where that lefty pass comes in handy. All right, this sequence, bro. Just watch this sequence. Let's run this back. Let's run this back. Look at this. Look at this pass by Miles Turner. He thought he was gonna jump past this to T.J. McConnell. T.J. McConnell is probably my height, about 6'1". He thought he was gonna jump past this and fire that into T.J. McConnell. Tyrese Maxey. Maxey gets the smoke. Then Miles Turner comes back. Bro, like he tried to Blake Griffin his ass, bro. This shit did not go well, bro. Like, gang, Eric Turner, no, bro. That shit, yeah, bro. And the funny thing is, this shit made it even funnier. Is the fact the goddamn commentator was like, "That's a 6th foul." You're gonna hear him. Hold on, I'm gonna turn this up.
And now Turner, that's his 6th foul.
That's his sixth foul. Because he had 5. Embiid was getting him in foul trouble all night. So if that was really his 6th, that would have had me done. That would have had me done. Like, Embiid is about to be on this possession. He's about to be out of here. Ooh, where you going? Embiid ain't want to be on House of Highlights. Embiid ain't want to be on House of Highlights. He got mixed. He got mixed. Pete. Ooh, scoop. He grabbed him. Hey, bro, I'll probably do the same. I can't blame him. I'll probably do the same. And this is why I say do not go for, sit crossover. That's the pace and all that shit. That shit's tough. The pace, boom, boom, just relax. And his eyes. Let me go back to that right quick. Let me go back to that. Just look how he's still surveying and looking around. You know what I'm saying? He's still surveying. Right before he even gets into his crossover. Nothing tells him he's gonna make a go move like this. Eyes up to the rim. Boom, brings it back. Tween, boom, cross. That's just tough. He grabbed onto him. That's tough. Embiid's trying to save himself. But this is why I say do not try to go for a low rip through. Do not try to go for a low rip through. He definitely got tackled. But do not go for a low rip through. Because even if you try to do something like this, you're probably gonna have to get through arm to get to the ball. And even if you're like, say you're in front where they do put the ball, they're going forward. So it's still going to be extremely hard to get a hand on that ball. Because if not, it's going to be a block and foul because you're standing in front of them trying to get that ball. Do not go for it. Maxey was surprised, but he went through hand to get that. He got to the ball, but he went through hand. So that's why I say do not try to go for them. And peep the time in the game. 1:35 left. It's 1:41. Boom. 141, 134. Tyrese Haliburton hits the 3 free throws. And mind you, this is a dumb play to make. Maxey, you're up 10, minute and a half left. You don't want to give any light. Why'd you foul right there? Why'd you foul? Gets a turnover. Ball gets loose. This ugly ref. Ugly, man. Jit ugly, bro. Turn his ass into emo, bitch. The thing is, he did make the right call. Halliburton was about to have an open transition 3, but he called that, John. They didn't have possession by the time the buzzer ran. Look, no possession. It's the right call to make. It's the right call, but it was late, and Tyrese Haliburton was about to get open 3, and now he calls it. And Halliburton's like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Look at dude on the sideline. Did look at it, about to piss his pants. Then boom. No worry, Halliburton gets it right back. Halliburton gets right back, knocks it down. Boom. They was just down 10. 2 threes later, they're down 4. Do not stop playing, even if you're losing. Do not stop playing. Down 7. 27 seconds left. Boom. 140. It was 145, 140. Foul, shot 2 free throws. It's pretty much game. I ain't gonna lie. It's pretty much game. Halliburton knocks it down. Why not? Why not throw a shot up there? Got him 40 and 16 right there. He would have 37-16. It's not as clean.